The sad truth when building your business is very few will take you seriously unless you have a professional email address or custom domain, depending on the industry you're in. Matter of fact, you could literally be able to set up your own custom domain in 10 to 15 minutes using these 10 simple steps. I'll be using Google Workspace and Namecheap for this example as it's the most economical before you start hiring.
So step one is we're going to go ahead and open up Google Workspace and Namecheap, as you can see on the screen here. Then go ahead and click on Get Started. Once you click Get Started, you're going to go ahead and enter your business name. And actually, before we do that, I'll show you the pricing. So these are the pricing plans. You only need the $5.90 plan, to be fair. Anything else when you're starting out is excessive, but you can read the T's and C's and features for yourself. So if we go back to the screen, enter your business name, how many employees there are in your business. So in this case, we're going to say 2 to 9, enter what your name is. So I'm Tom Smith. You're going to go ahead and enter your domain name that you currently own from Namecheap. Then you'll go ahead and put in what your username is going to be. In this case, Tom, because that's what I've said my name is. And then you go ahead and it will take you to the screen where you can compare your plans. You only need the business starter one. So earlier on it says £5.80, but the £7 includes VAT, which is what we pay here in the UK. You then go on to click next, follow the instructions, and then it would ask you to enter first name, last name, but you don't need to do this part. You can just go ahead and skip for now, which is in the bottom right corner. Once that's done, it's going to ask you to verify that you own the domain that you said that you own. And then you can go ahead and click Get Started. It senses that, right, this domain is hosted on Namecheap, which it is. So you go ahead and click on Continue. It's then going to go ahead and give you a few codes on here. So when you see this, don't be daunted. It's very straightforward. You just go ahead and click on Copy, and then you'd go ahead and open up Namecheap. And in Namecheap, you would then go ahead and click on the advanced DNS part of your domain management. You'd scroll down and you can currently see there's an A record and CNAME record. Don't worry about what all that is, but you'd add in the TXT record and the CNAME record, which is literally given to you in the Google Workspace page that you are on. So you'd go ahead and copy all those values and paste them in accordingly. As you can see, some of them say default, but the defaults were, for example, the TXT host category, which is where the @ symbol is. It's literally just that. So you can just put that in and copy what's in this video. Once done, you'd go ahead and click on the checkbox and click Continue. This is to confirm that you've added the necessary records into Namecheap. So Google Workspace will now get your domain ready. Once that's done, it will let you know that your domain's verified, as you can see in this screen. And then you'd go ahead and click on Activate Gmail, because obviously you want to be able to receive your email via the Google Workspace account that you've now set up. So go ahead and click button, then you go ahead and click on Continue. And it will obviously pop up with your user. So you'd go ahead and just proceed with activation unless you want to add another user, but each user is charged at an additional rate of, £7, but I'll show you a way around that in another video. So then in this part right here, you'd go ahead and copy these settings. So these are the MX record settings to have the email. So you'd literally copy what was on the Google Workspace screen, because all you're doing is copying and pasting. You'd put the priority, which appeared on there as 1. So once you've clicked on priority, you then put the default value, which in our case is going to be the @ symbol again. So we just go back and click on @ save all changes. Make sure to save all changes before you leave any of the page. You then go ahead and do the same thing as we did before, which is to click the checkbox to confirm you've updated everything on Namecheap's side, and then you'd click on Confirm. It's going to go ahead and get your domain ready. This should only take a few minutes, about 3 to 5 for me. Could be different for you. However, as long as you don't get any errors, you should be fine. And you're all set. You now have a custom domain login for when you send out your emails. Of course, you have the option to explore Google Space, and this allows you to personalize your setup. You can answer these questions however you see fit, but as you